This is Sugar Gum Power Broker. He's performing a routine task that he does 3 times a week. Here in Western Australia, we train herding 3 days a week. Each time the sheep have to be collected out of this 35-acre, heavily wooded paddock, brought up to the yards, sorted out into the different weights so that clients are using the right sort of sheep for what they are training and the training stage they are at. There he is, bringing them along a fence line there at the bottom of this paddock. He needs to bring them along that fence line, up along another fence line that's behind me here, and through a gate that's in the corner of those 2 fence lines, do a hard U-turn and put them through a gate on the other side of the fence line behind me and take them down to the yards. What you can see behind them there as they're moving along is our 100 by 60 A course, and then it drops down into a very reedy area, and that sits in the middle of that 80 odd acres that the rest of the flock are in. So here he's made the turn up, and can't figure out what the heck I'm doing standing there with this thing in my face, and just moving them quietly up that fence line to make that turn there towards the gate. Now he's forcing them into the corner. At the time of shooting, Broker's 10 years old. I hope you can appreciate that a dog that can only work at a distance couldn't possibly get this job done. I've just changed my position here a bit so we can see him working into this corner, and I'm just going to slow it down a little bit here now for the breeders so that you can see what it is we breed for. Broker is an excellent example of the type of movement and why we breed for this sort of dog. This dog moving like this, even beautiful brown covering gait, can be sustained for hours. He can work for days like this without really getting very tired. It's nice to see what we do in action. So there we are. We've come out of the first gate. Here he's making the sharp U-turn I was talking about to go into the second gate, just about next to it, and into that paddock. This, you can see how many trees are in this paddock. This paddock is, like I say, 35 odd acres, and it's actually split into 3 different paddocks. So there he goes. He's got them through the gate and heading down towards the yards. This is a clip I wanted to share. It's a shame it's so short, because it really shows how gentle these shepherd dogs can be when required. This poor girl here has problems with her feet. Her hooves have actually separated from her sole. She requires daily treatment, and he brings her in every day in this quiet, gentle manner. Now we're here at the yards for drafting. Broker's job here is to bring the sheep out of that little round pen through the gate there to the raceway that is to the right of me. He brings them in until the raceway is filled up. When it clogs up, I'll ask him to stop and hold the sheep. It's clogging up now. So come on, boy, hold those sheep. If required, he'll come through and push them through the raceway. If not, he holds them there until asked, brings them through the gate. That is, those that are not too fat to fit through the gate, and up and into the raceway. Now, normally I'm standing at the corner of the raceway, drafting them one way or another for what use they are. There's the draft corner there. Here, Broker's just going to show us a little bit of his drive. I've asked him to pick them up off the fence and take them parallel across this small arena. This is our PT arena that we use over here. It's 30 by 60. Now I'll ask him to come around and make a right-hand turn. There we go. Bring him along the bottom there. Slow down there, young fella. Slow down. Oh, what, me? Yeah, off you go. Okay, up the arena here. Now I'll ask him to come around and actually change direction and go back down the arena. There we go. Good boy. And drive him along the bottom there. Easy as pie. Now Broker's going to show us his outrun, but unfortunately it's not going to be as pretty as what it looks to start out as. Because he's recognized who's up there at the feed bin, and it's 3 old bags, and he knows there's no way in the world he needs to run way out there like a border collie. He only needs to go here, get the girls, pick them up, get them off that feed pan, and move them down to me. Now, this clip's here just to show you, after his gentle work we saw on the poor sheep with the bad feet, these 3 old bags don't really like leaving their feed bin. But he has got the force to make them, if he so desires. Attaboy. Get him coming down here. Okay, we give. You win, dog. We're going. This is our last clip. Broker's doing a little drive for us on B course. Got the girls started. They decide they want to go back to that feed bin, but oh no, he turns them a little bit sharp, but not too bad. Catch them, straightens them up, heads them towards the panels. That's it, you girls. You're going through there in his Aussie way, pushes them around, and heads for the pen. But first stops and gives the camera a big cheesy grin. I hope you all enjoyed watching my guy, who's a girl's best friend. Bye.